The discovery of SCUBE 3 has reignited interest in natural ways to regrow hair. After all, SCUBE 3 is naturally made by our own body. In early 2023, I came across something that made me sit up and take notice. A new hair growing method that claims to regrow hair using a unique stacking system. And they claim some of their results are so good, they could be mistaken for a hair transplant. So in this video, we will deep dive into this method and see if they cracked the SCUBE 3 code or if it's just more sizzle but no steak. The answer will surprise you. This channel is all about hair transplants and hair loss for men and women. It would be awesome if you can subscribe. So the method is called the stacking method, and it combines both natural and medicinal ingredients. The idea behind the system is to use a stack of ingredients to unleash hair growth. SCUBE 3 has shown that hair growth is a very complex process with many moving parts. So taking one or two ingredients and expecting wild hair growth is completely ridiculous, and this is why so many people don't see any results. So this method fixes a major flaw in how people treat hair loss, which is they use one or two ingredients. This method says you need to use a stack of ingredients if you want wild hair growth and if you want to max out your hair growing potential. Not just keep your hair, but actually regrow fresh hair. I have to say, I have come across this method before and seen it work very well. I was working in a famous hair loss clinic here in London some years ago, supervising the pharmacy department, preparing people's hair loss medications. This was a high-end clinic and the cheapest monthly treatment was in excess of $250. And one thing that I kept noticing time and again is that virtually every client was on a stack of ingredients. I don't think I ever saw anyone on just one or two ingredients. Each person's file, there were progress pictures, and I would be able to see how these people were doing as I prepared their medications. I had their before and after pictures, some going back years. And some of the results looked incredible for both men and women. I remember looking through some of them and thinking, wow, these people don't need a hair transplant now. But I always put down their excellent results to individual ingredients. I kept telling myself, oh, it's because they are using Rogaine, or it's because they're using this ingredient or that ingredient. I never thought about their treatment stack as a whole. The fact that their secret might be due to using a stack of powerful hair growing ingredients to batter hair loss into submission. Now let's see some results from this method, and one of the results was truly shocking to me. Now these are not my results. I don't know these people, so don't flood the comments with like, looks this and that. I have no idea. I'm just posting them as samples. Now, let's begin with the one on the left. This guy is probably a Norwood 3 maybe. His main issue was the thin area behind the hairline, the mid-scalp. And in the after photo, that has been really sorted out. Unfortunately, I don't know what stack these people are on, exactly what ingredients they're taking. But this is an amazing result. He's not really had a problem with the hairline to begin with, but his main area of improvement is definitely behind the hairline, the mid-scalp. That has really thickened up and he looks like he's good to go. Doesn't even need a hair transplant, I don't think. The second photo is a guy with extensive hair loss, probably a Norwood 5, maybe pushing 6. He had a bit of hair in the middle here, and that is the bit that has really improved. And the hairline as well has also come a long way. The hairline is actually very impressive. He virtually had no hair here, but now he's got very minimal baldness. The crown is still work to do there, and I'm not sure if you can notice that this bit here looks a little bit too thick. I don't know whether it was the sides growing and then he combed over the hair. I don't know, but the middle bit here is the most impressive. So well done to him. Moving on to the last case, and this is the star of the show here. I mean, this looks like, it looks as good as a hair transplant, to be honest. I mean, I find it unbelievable that this is just with a stack of, you know, medications and natural products. But this is what I've been told. No hair transplant here. That's what I've been told, and it looks amazing. I mean, even the hairline, it looks like he's had a haircut, but the hairline looks really faded very nicely. There's not a trace of thin hair here. It looks incredible. So congratulations to all three. Amazing work. I have to say, I am shocked, astounded by that last result. I mean, do you think it looks a little sus? Let me know in the comments below. Now let's have a look at the result for a woman. I'll link the website that I got it from in the description below. You can actually see more results on that website. So this lady, obviously her issue is thinning on the crown and in the parting of the head. It's all gone here. It looks really spectacular. It's like there's no sign of, you know, she ever had any issues with hair loss. Spectacular result. So her stack was daily vitamins, Foligrow daily vitamins, which contain high biotin. So we do know his stack, which is really good. And the hair growing oil. So vitamins, multivitamins with high biotin, hair growing oil 4 times a week, and Rogaine spray twice a week. So this is hair stack, and the stack seems to be working beautifully. Actually, my bad. One of the results I featured earlier, we do have his stack, so we do know what he was on, and I will link the link of the website where you can see more of the stacks and results. So he was on hair loss vitamins, hair growing oil 3 times a week, the hair loss vitamins obviously with higher biotin, because biotin is really important, and daily DHD blockers, his own supply. So I'm guessing something like finasteride or Proscar, and it's working really well for him. Here is my 2 cents. I think this method is the future of treating hair loss. Why? Because from what we learned about SCUBE 3, we know that hair growth is a very complex process. So this idea that you can use 1 ingredient or even 2 ingredients and that will take care of your hair loss is ridiculous. I think there's going to be a big trend where people are copying this method using multiple ingredients, both medicinal, things like Rogaine and Proscar and all that stuff, and natural ingredients, multivitamins, oils, bringing all that together to form one huge hair loss kit. I'm thinking back to my time working at that hair loss clinic. The people who had the best results were the people on the most aggressive hair loss treatment stack. These people didn't just keep their hair, they regrew new hair. That's the difference. So here is my stack. So I have the oral multivitamins. They contain all the vitamins and minerals and herbs that you need. And I also have the oil. So this contains all the essential oils that you need to keep your hair healthy and regrow hair. And where you can get them is my friends at Foligrow. They made the job easier for you. They've built the baseline stack for you, and all you have to add is, you can add whatever you want on top, but you have the baseline stack at Foligrow. I'll leave the link in the description below. What some people do that I've seen work really well is they take the oral multivitamins, they apply the essential oils, and then on top of that they apply Rogaine, or they take Propecia, and that is a stack that I have seen work like gangbusters. It really works amazingly well when you stack these 2 on top of something like Rogaine or Propecia. It really works amazingly well. And by the way, if you go to the Foligrow website through my link, you automatically get a 10% discount.